friends, today we are going to tackle the dreaded E major chord. Now I know most uke players don't really like this chord, myself included, but it comes up from time to time, so we need to learn how to play it. Now the main problem with this is that the root position voicing, or the one that's closest to the nut where we play most of our open position chords, is forcing us to use a 4-fret finger spread to play up here. And that can be a big stretch for people, especially beginners starting on a tenor uke, which has a longer scale than the soprano that I play. Now rest assured that if you practice that enough, your muscle memory will kick in, your fingers will have the flexibility, and you can play the open position voicing. But in this video, I'm going to give you 5 other options to play. These are great to have in your back pocket regardless. It might just be easier for you, or you might find that it works for a specific song in context better than the open position chord does. So let's start with that open position chord. Your first finger is going to go on the 1st fret of your G string, that's a G sharp. Your pinky will go on the 4th fret of the C string, that's an E. We'll play an open E string. These will be identical notes in the middle. And then our second finger will come down on the 2nd fret of our A string, and that is a B. So that's our open position chord that most people learn. Now we can change this just a little bit. If you leave your 1st and 2nd fingers where they are, take your pinky and move it on over to the 4th fret of your E string. That's a G sharp now, and then your 3rd finger is going to replace that and play the E on the 4th fret of your C string. That's one option, but again, a pretty big stretch, but another option to have. Now if you leave your 3rd and 4th fingers exactly where they are, you're going to keep these as common tones, and then you're going to take your 2nd finger, put it on the 4th fret of your G string, that's a B, and your 1st finger will go down on the 2nd fret of your A string, again, a B. This is a great option to have. You don't have to stretch nearly as far for this one, but it's still staying down here. So this is a good option for a lot of people that are just strumming chords. Now for our next option, we're going to leave these 3 notes here, but we're going to play it with a different finger. So we'll take our 1st finger and bar across the 4th fret, but we will take our ring finger or our pinky, whichever works better for you, and play the 7th fret of the A string, which is an E. That's our octave E. I think this is a great sounding E chord and a good one to have in your back pocket, and also a movable voicing that you can use for just about any chord. Now we'll do the next one based off of this ring finger right here, this E up top. What we'll do, take our 1st finger and bar across the 7th fret of the A and E strings. That's an E on the A string and a B on the E string. And then our 2nd finger will play the 8th fret of our C string, and our ring finger will play the 9th fret of our G string. Sound a little bit something like that. Now if you leave these fingers exactly where they are, you can take your pinky and put it on the 11th fret to give us our final voicing. And this is just adding a G sharp up top. So those are 6 total voicings that you can use to play the E chord. If you can think of some more, leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking to learn some new things myself. I'll see y'all next week.